Hey you guys, so today we're going to be doing a review video on my recent Sephora purchase back in November. I did a Sephora haul and I tested out some products and I thought I'd share it with you guys and kind of give you guys my updated review on them because I don't know that I featured quite a few of them in like my yearly favorites, but I definitely have some thoughts and opinions on the products that I purchased, so I wanted to share those with you guys and we're going to go ahead and get started right into that. But if you guys are new to my channel, I welcome you to hit that subscribe button. My name is Stephanie with Steph's Beauty 05 and just hang out with me and have a good time, and we're gonna get right into it. So let's talk about the two products that I don't have physically with me right now. The first one is the Dry Bar set. So the Dry Bar set came with a set of 4 for like $25. It had all these different scents. Some of them were like specific to the holiday season, but there was one in there that smelled incredible. And I don't know that they make it as like its own scent or it was limited edition, which I kind of assume it was, but it was like the mimosa one. It was like a grapefruit mimosa. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about that for a second. The scents for this dry shampoo were delectable. Now, they don't linger in the hair, so that kind of sucked because I would have liked my hair to smell kind of like a grapefruit, but when you sprayed it into your hair, like the fragrance of it was just divine. The other thing with those dry shampoos is that when they mean trial, they mean trial. Like some trial items, I feel like you can get like a good amount of use out of them, but these like were definite. You get like one spritz, you get a 1-day trial, and that is all you get. So $25 for the set of 4 was definitely not worth the money in my opinion. I should have just went in and bought 1 can of dry shampoo, although I was really hyped into the idea of getting 4 for the price of 25 with the scent of like holiday goodness all in a can. Okay, so the other one I wanted to speak about was a repurchase. I've purchased this over and over in the past and I have nothing bad to say, so this is going to be a really quick review. It is the Pureology Hydrate Shampoo. Now, I have used this for quite a few years. I stopped using it for a little bit because I do like to try out different shampoos, although when my scalp is just feeling like it's not doing very well, or I feel like my hair is super dry and it just needs some sort of hydration, I always dive back to that shampoo. It's definitely more on the luxe side of shampoos, but you get what you pay for because you do not need a lot of shampoo to do your hair. If you are wanting to try Pureology, but you want to save a little bit of coin on it, I definitely would say to pick up Pureology when they have a sale. And right now, I want to say that Ulta is doing like their hair care sale, because here soon they should be coming out with their 21 Days of Beauty again, but right now I think they're doing like a hair sale and I did see Pureology on there. The only problem I have is that Pureology doesn't really ever get that good of a deal. Like the highest I've ever seen a good sale on it is like 15% off, so when you get the opportunity to use a 20% off coupon on it, I definitely would splurge on it if you can then. But the next item I purchased was the hyaluronic acid. This is by The Ordinary. It is the hyaluronic acid 2% and B5. I was looking for anything that would bring moisture to my skin. I do feel like it does a really good job at replenishing my skin and giving it the hydration that it needs. I personally like to use mine at night. I don't use it during the day, and I do like it because I actually think it does die down pretty quickly. I have some serums and some products that I use that just take a really long time to kind of work into the skin before I go into the next part of my skincare routine, but this one isn't sticky. Now, it can get sticky if you use a lot, but for the price point of products from The Ordinary, I definitely think it's worth the money. I did also pick up the Shiseido eyelash curler. Now, I do like it. I actually find it to work a lot better than the one I had before, which is by it was by e.l.f., which there's nothing wrong with e.l.f., but when you go from an e.l.f. eyelash curler to a Shiseido, it's like a complete change. It's an eyelash curler, that's all I gotta say. I would repurchase it. This time I kind of just realized, just fork over the money and get the eyelash curler that you really know that's gonna work. The two products I did want to talk about that I purchased next into my Sephora haul kind of go hand in hand. So let's talk about this product first, which is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This is my biggest con with this product, is the packaging, because I feel like it just dispenses so much product even when you don't want it, and you don't need a lot with this balm. Like, it is very thick, so you do not need a lot, and it just comes out, and I feel like I'm getting nowhere with this product. It's just wasted money every time with it. Plus, okay, I'm probably gonna get knocked for this, so don't be mad at me, but I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. Like, I use it at night, just like I used my other lip balms, and I just don't see where it helps me out. And I will say I noticed that it doesn't do a very good job on my lips because I do get, sometimes my lips will get very chapped. I went in with this and it just didn't do anything. Like, it was still hurting. The next morning when I woke up, my lips were still chapped. I personally would not purchase this again. It's gonna take me a very, well, I don't know. Considering how much it comes out all the time, I don't know that I will, you know, it will take that long to use. So, but the one that I still say is still my favorite, and this is what cracks me up, is because I think a lot of people that really love the Laneige lip sleeping masks were turned on to this. I did get a little travel set. I ended up giving something to my niece for Christmas, and then I ended up keeping this one because I hadn't tried this one yet, and this is the lemon sorbet one. It smells so good. If you like lemons, you would definitely enjoy this one. It works exactly the same as the other lip sleeping mask, except I like to use this one more so during the day than anything, just to get that whiff of the lemon scent. But so let's move into makeup. The product that I am wearing today is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder. I use the shade Y305. Your girl has gotten a lot of wear out of this. I use this every day, you guys, and it is phenomenal. I wasn't expecting anything bad from this powder, honestly. Like, when I had heard that this powder was good, I was like, of course it is. I said I have it on today. It sets my skin. It makes it feel like it's, you know, set, but it's not overly powdery. It's not overly drying on my skin. It doesn't pick up any dryness on my skin, and it actually does a really good job at wearing underneath masks. Now, it does transfer on the mask, but as far as like if you are wearing a full face of makeup or something and you want to make sure that your face at least looks good, I think it works. Do I like it more than the UD one? Oh, I think I do. I think I do. I just am a little bit interested to see how it works during the summer months, but that is definitely something to keep an eye out for. But yes, this one's a good one. The next item I have is the Patrick Ta blush. This is the Monochromatic Moment Velvet Blush, and she's seductive. This is a very beautiful blush, although I do find it to be a little bit more understated. I definitely would find this blush to be more for people who like softer hues of blushes, nothing too intense or too extreme, more of like a soft flush of color onto the skin. I would definitely like to check out some more of his products. I think the other item that I had in my cart to check out were his lip liners because they just look so beautiful, and the swatches on them just looked great. It is a beautiful blush. I've just learned to adapt to it when I use it. The last product I picked up from my haul that I wanted to talk about, which I was able to get quite a bit of use playing around with it, not here on the YouTube world, but in my personal everyday life. I have been using it quite a bit. This one here is the Lawless. This is the one, the baby one, and this is a talc-free eyeshadow palette. So this has more of those rosier tones to the eyeshadow palette. It kind of reminds me of like a mini version of the the Modern Renaissance palette. So I think that's why I was very turned into playing around and trying out this palette. And the thing that I also have noticed with this palette specifically is that I cannot get this palette to be super intense and dark. And I'm okay with that. Because on the eyes, I feel like it sits very nicely, but it's definitely one of more of those softer, smokier, romantic hues. But her formula, nonetheless, is still really gorgeous. So, and then the last thing I picked up, which is the only product that I still have not played with, is the Too Faced Lip Injection. This is the extreme one, but you get 3 sets, and this is the original, the sugar cookie, and then the pumpkin pie. So the only reason why I haven't opened it is because I have another lip injection currently that I use, and I don't like to have multiple ones open, so I wait until I'm completely done with the other one, and then I go into these 2. Now, these have kind of been like my saving grace for the last like year-ish and a half, because I still haven't gotten my lips done, and these give me that plump, luscious lips that I miss having. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like these work really well for people that have small lips. So that is everything that I wanted to update you guys on with my current haul. If you guys haven't checked out my newest videos, I'll go ahead and link them right here for you guys to check out. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit today. If you are new to my channel, I hope you guys will hit that subscribe button and become a member of our community, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.